It doesn't matter if you hit the jackpot for $1 million or $1 billion. If you make these 7 mistakes, you're going to lose everything: the money, the lifestyle, maybe even your life. And this is not just a warning. It has happened before to real winners who have gone broke, destroyed their families, or ended up in the grave. So, what are the 7 mistakes you must avoid at all costs? Number 7. Announcing your win. The first mistake most people make is shouting it from the rooftops that they are rich. They get carried away by the excitement. And yes, it is fun to tell everyone, but the second you go public, your life becomes a circus. Strangers and fake friends show up at your door to ask for a loan. Scammers come out of nowhere to give you business pitches, or worse, they come with threats. So, what should you do? The golden rule is to keep your mouth shut and claim your prize anonymously. Don't even tell your closest circle until you've had time to plan. A lawyer, a financial advisor, and maybe one trusted family member, that's all you need at first. Now, depending on where you live, you might not even have a choice to stay anonymous. In some US states, lottery winners are legally required to go public. Yes, your name and face plastered all over the media whether you like it or not. But in others, you can stay completely anonymous. For example, states like Delaware, Kansas, Maryland, and Texas allow you to claim anonymously. In New Jersey, you can stay hidden too, because the law passed in 2020. Meanwhile, you cannot stay anonymous in California, New York, and Florida. Your name, city, and the exact amount will be blasted across every newspaper the second you cash the ticket. If you live in one of those states where anonymity is not allowed, there is still a trick. You can sometimes hire a lawyer to set up a trust or a limited liability company to claim the winnings on your behalf. That way, the public sees the Sunrise Trust or 123 Enterprises LLC and not your actual name. Smart winners already do this. This way, you will be able to celebrate quietly and never broadcast it. Winning is dangerous enough without painting a target on your back. Number 6. The wrong payment option. The next trap is picking the wrong payment plan. When you win big, you are given 2 options: a lump sum or an annuity. This single choice can decide whether you grow your fortune or slowly watch it slip away. This is how it works. The lump sum gives you all the money up front, minus taxes of course. The annuity spreads your winnings out over 20 to 30 years. They pay you a chunk every year. On paper, annuity looks safe. You can't blow it all at once, and you'll always have income rolling in. But the harsh truth is that annuity might keep you comfortable, but it will never make you truly wealthy. It's because money today is worth more than money tomorrow. If you take a $500 million jackpot as a lump sum, you might walk away with around $300 million after taxes. That's an insane amount of money sitting in your account right now. With the right investments, you can double or triple that over the next 20 years. Real estate, index funds, private equity, or even just a decent diversified portfolio can easily outpace the slow drip of annuity checks. Now compare that to the annuity. Say you are promised $25 million a year for 30 years. It sounds great until you realize you cannot put that money to work. You're stuck waiting for each yearly payment while inflation eats away at the value. In 20 years, that $25 million won't buy what it does today. And the nightmare scenario is, what if you die? With some lotteries, the remaining annuity payments may not fully transfer to your heirs. Depending on the rules, they could get a reduced payout or even nothing at all. That's why almost every financial advisor will tell you to take the lump sum. Yes, it comes with risks. If you don't manage it properly, you could go broke fast. But with the right team behind you, the lump sum is your best chance at turning a jackpot into generational wealth. Number 5. Ignoring taxes and legal advice. One of the biggest mistakes lottery winners make is pretending taxes and legal issues don't exist. The win feels so big that people think nothing can touch them. But the reality is that the tax man always gets paid, and if you're not prepared, it can eat your fortune alive. So, how does it cost you? The moment you claim your ticket in the US, the government takes a huge cut. Federal law requires an automatic 24% withholding on winnings over $5,000. And that's just the start. If your prize puts you into the top income bracket, which it absolutely will, you don't owe 24%, you owe 37%. That's nearly 40 cents of every dollar gone before you even blink. Let's say you win $100 million and choose the lump sum. After taxes, you're down to around $60 million. Still huge money, sure, but you just lost $40 million in a single stroke of the pen. And then come the state taxes. If you live in California or New York, you have to pay another 10%. That's another $10 million gone. But if you live in Florida or Texas, state taxes are zero. Where you live can literally make or break your fortune. And taxes are not your only problem. Once your win becomes public, there is a high chance you'll get sued. People you have never heard of and people you thought you trusted will suddenly want their cut. Ex-partners, old friends, business associates, and even total strangers can sue with fake claims just to pressure a settlement. So what should you do? Before you even step forward with your ticket, hire a lawyer and a tax professional. You need experts in trusts, estates, and asset protection. They will show you how to legally cut down your tax bill and shield yourself from lawsuits. Some winners even relocate before claiming just to lower their tax burden. That's how serious it is. The rule is simple: protect yourself first. But that doesn't mean you take no risks. You still have to invest if you want to increase your wealth. But this is where most people make the next mistake. Number 4. Not hiring a financial advisor. One of the easiest ways to crash and burn after a lottery win is thinking you can handle millions of dollars on your own. This mistake has ruined more winners than you would believe. Managing a huge amount of money is not the same as balancing your checking account. Without expert guidance, the fortune will disappear shockingly fast. The cost of skipping a financial advisor is too high to ignore. You will overspend, invest in the wrong places, or worse, get scammed. Con artists love lottery winners who are flying blind. They show up with golden opportunities, fake businesses, or high-return investments that are nothing but smoke. As a result, millions will vanish overnight. And because you didn't have a professional protecting you, there's no getting it back. So, how do you avoid this? The second you realize you've won, assemble a financial dream team. That means a certified financial planner, a tax expert, and an attorney. These people should be independent, not friends of friends. They are your shield against reckless spending and fraud. They will put your money into safe investments, set you up with budgets, and create systems that protect you from yourself. The truth is, you don't need to be a financial genius, you just need to hire one. Number 3. Making all your dreams come true. The next mistake sounds harmless, even fun. It's making all your dreams come true at once. You finally have unlimited cash, so why not? The mansion, the private jet, the beach house in Malibu, the Ferrari, and of course the diamond-studded watch. After years of fantasizing, it feels like you deserve it all. But it costs you more than you think in the long run. Chasing every dream too quickly drains money like water down a sink. You don't realize how much those dreams actually cost until you're drowning in maintenance bills, property taxes, and insurance. That $10 million mansion comes with 6-figure upkeep costs every single year. That exotic car collection means you'll burn through thousands just in storage, repairs, and insurance premiums. And let's not forget, buying luxuries doesn't stop you from wanting the next one. The spending spiral never ends. Plenty of winners have proven this the hard way. Michael Carroll, once nicknamed the Lotto Lout in the UK, blew his £9.7 million jackpot on mansions, cars, drugs, and parties. That's around $13 million that he lost. Within a decade, it was all gone. He ended up back at his old job, admitting that chasing every dream had destroyed him. The way to avoid this mistake is to slow down. You don't need to check off every dream in the first year. Pick 1 or 2 luxuries, enjoy them, and let the rest wait. Work with your financial advisor to build a lifestyle you can actually sustain, not just a shopping spree that burns out. Because the truth is, dreams are sweeter when they last. Number 2. Saying yes to everyone. And now the one mistake that might also be deadly. It's saying yes to everyone. This mistake ruins even the smartest winners. If you win the lottery, suddenly everyone in your life will come to you with a request. Your cousin will want a new car. Your neighbor will need help paying off their mortgage. A friend from school will want you to invest in his restaurant idea. At first, it will feel good to say yes. You will be helping people, spreading joy, being the generous winner everyone loves. But the truth is, saying yes to everyone will bleed you dry. Your money will disappear faster than you realize because once you start, people will never stop asking. And if you ever say no, you will be the bad guy. Family and friends will resent you, even though you would have already given them more than they ever dreamed of. The emotional toll will be just as bad as the financial one. So, what do you need to do? Create boundaries from day one. That's where your legal team comes in. Set up trusts, create clear rules about gifts, and let professionals handle requests so you don't have to. A lawyer can be the bad guy who says no while protecting you from backlash. And the key here is to understand that you don't owe anyone. Yes, you can help, but only in a way that doesn't destroy your future. If you give too much, you will end up losing money and relationships too. So don't go down that path. Number 1. Going down the addiction spiral. And now the number one mistake that destroys lottery winners is letting addiction take control. When you suddenly have millions, the temptation to indulge every craving becomes overwhelming. Drugs, alcohol, gambling, shopping, all those little habits you thought you could handle will have no limits. But this will quickly spiral into self-destruction. But addiction eats through lottery money faster than anything else. You will keep using stronger drugs, partying even harder, and betting even larger amounts at casinos. And once the spiral starts, it doesn't just drain your bank account, it wrecks your health, your family, and your peace of mind. That jackpot that was supposed to give you freedom will trap you in chaos. Evelyn Adams, who won the lottery twice in New Jersey, faced a similar spiral. Instead of securing her double jackpot of $5.4 million, she fed her gambling addiction in Atlantic City. She lost everything and admitted the win only made her addiction worse. Winning didn't fix her problems, it magnified them. So how do you avoid this nightmare? First, acknowledge the risk. If you already struggle with any addictive habit, millions of dollars will only amplify it. You need professional help, not just money, to stay in control. Second, build a structure around your fortune. A financial advisor can limit how much you can access at once. They will protect you from impulsive blowouts. And third, surround yourself with people who will hold you accountable, not enablers who cheer you on while you crash. The truth is simple. Money feeds the addictions. And if you don't face those demons head-on, they will eat your jackpot alive and leave you with nothing. The good news is that some winners took the right steps after winning the lottery and didn't make any of these mistakes. So if you want to know what to do after winning, make sure to check out our next video. We will reveal the names of the smartest lottery winners around the world and how they protected their fortunes. Don't miss it. Their stories might just save yours.